up, boppers? I want to talk about my dog, Phoenix. I called him Pup Pup most of the time. He was my brown pit bull. I was on vacation in Sedona. I was trying to heal myself, actually, in Sedona. And I came back to a rescued pit bull. My husband's co-worker had rescued him from a yard where he was being starved to death. He was a bag of bones when we got him. They kept him chained outside, no food or water, all the time. So he was a scary looking dog, but he was the sweetest dog. And I loved him. He was more than just a dog to me. He was my best friend. And the first time my husband and I got separated and I found out about all of his adultery and his backstabbing, I was here by myself. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was having some thoughts, some negative thoughts, let's just put it that way. And that dog literally saved my life. He really did. He truly did. So he started to act strange at one point and was urinating in the house, and that wasn't like him. And he was so thirsty, he just couldn't quench his thirst. So I took him to the doctor, and we found out he had kidney failure. And my husband, when I told him, he looked at me, he was upset, and he said, "This is my karma." So I pressed him about it. And he didn't mean to say it. It just kind of slipped out, you could tell. So I pressed him, and he couldn't explain, and he finally came up with this lame excuse for what he said, which was, "Oh, it's because of all the bad things I've done in my life. Now I lose my dog." Now, directed energy weapons can cause all kinds of problems, including organ failure. Now, I myself experienced kidney failure. I shouldn't even be alive right now. And one day I went into my closet, and in the back of the fucking closet there was a bag of propanolol. It was the hallway closet, and there was a bag of propanolol stashed back there. I was given propanolol at one point for my tremor. I was tested by a neurologist, and the end result of those testings was that I had benign essential tremor, which basically means you shake and we don't know why. Now, this is before I got my Addison's diagnosis, so I know why now. But anyway, I was given propanolol because that helps with tremors, but I couldn't keep taking it because my blood pressure is normally below normal. So that was bottoming out my blood pressure because it's a beta blocker. It lowers your blood pressure, so I couldn't continue taking it. Well, he was getting it refilled, apparently, unbeknownst to me. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was giving it to me. It's tasteless. You can't taste it. If you put it in someone's drinks or their food, they would never know. So I told my doctor about it, and he was actually in tears. He was in tears. And he said, "Well, it's better now, right? Things are better now. He's gone now." He said that very well could cause that. It could cause you to have kidney failure. So we had to put him to sleep, and I took him to the beach one last time. And when we went back to the car, he went right to the car, and it's like he knew. He knew. And that dog was a gift from God to me, and I will never forget my pup-pup. But I've lost him because of this. I had another pit bull, Brutus, and he was a healthy dog, and overnight he started to have violent seizures, which I attribute to the directed energy weapons that are used on me. I had a black cat named Yin, and he got outside. He was a farm cat when I got him, so it's really hard once a cat has gone outside to keep the cat inside. So we'd open the door and he'd just fly out. Well, he never came back. And this local woman named Amber, she's a school teacher here in Chesterton, started to follow me on social media. And I could tell she was a gang stalker just from the shit she was blogging. Because you just know. If you're a TI, you just know. Because they like to let you know that they know about your personal life and things like that. So, right after Yin went missing, this fucking bitch blogged a cat skull and said, "Oh, look what we found on my fucking dad's property," or whatever. So yeah, they've killed my pets. These people are evil. There's no other way to explain what they do. They are evil and demonic. And that's the end of that story.